Hello, everybody.
Welcome to Popcorn Party on Saturdays.
Yes, in our new time, which is going to be the always new time, unless I get completely high and confused. But no, it is going to be Saturdays from now on
At 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard
8
Time.
o'clock p.m.
Yep.
8 o'clock p.m.
Hello, Kimber Ann, and hello, October. How are you two? That will be our inside joke if no one else knows.
Yep, no one knows.
Hold on.
No, you can't go back and look. Hi, October. How are you? Welcome. Kimber Ann, hello. Let's see what else we got in here.
Nope, we won't. Getting ready now. Did you like my last Facebook reply? Haha, just saw it.
I know I am. Let me tell you. Yes. It's been a busy day. We got our hippo dumpster.
Yes, finally.
It's got a picture of a hippo
it's
on
so
it.
Cute.
It's so cute. It's got a hippo.
Yeah, Dave said that the hippo mouth kind of looks like two boobs, but
it does kind of. We'll have to post a picture in the Facebook group.
It looks like this. So it's kind of like
it looks like the hippo is creeping in behind like some boobs.
like it's going like this really behind weird. Boobs.
Like boobs are kind of like this. Like boobs.
But oh my god, we finally cleaned out the bedroom.
Oh
we can see the floor again, which is fantastic. And it's so weird. I was like, oh my god, how much of the dumpster did we fill up? We climbed up to look inside, and we probably filled up so far like 1/3. No, not even 1/3. Like 1/10 of the dumpster.
Yeah. So, and we got good news. Wait a minute. We're getting too far ahead.
What?
We need the brand.
Oh yeah, we need
the brand.
We need to
start
the brand thing up.
All right.
Okay, we'll be back in 5 seconds.
Which one's the Popcorn Party? It's this one. Okay, bye. I'm back. Okay, so welcome to the Popcorn Party. So we've got some good news today.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like the inspection process is going great.
Very great for the new house.
Yeah, so we got the reply from the sellers, and it was pretty much all of what we asked for.
Yeah,
less a little bit, but that's fine. It was really, really good. So the next process is the closing, and then we have a new house.
Yeah.
Not that we're going to move in right away because we do have a rent back agreement, but that's a whole other thing. We'll tell you guys about.
Back, does that only apply for the sellers, or does that apply to us as well if we're not ready when the closing is?
No, that's the sellers. We after the closing, we own the house. They're going to stay in it and rent it from us.
But what if it's the other way around? What if they move up before us? Then it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't matter. We just move in when the hell we want.
Whenever we can.
We can kind of ease our way in.
Hi, Lori.
So that's great news, and the progress is going. So we're doing good. The progress is going good. I'm pretty psyched about how much shit we got cleared out of it.
Yeah, we're moving super, super quickly. Like we managed to get a lot of the living room, the dining room area cleaned. I've been slowly working on the kitchen. We both did the bedroom today. It took us about 2 hours?
Couple hours.
And then tomorrow we just got to do a little bit of the kitchen and then the back area near the door.
Yeah, I mean we got a bit.
Oh God, and then
we've got a bit to go. Yeah, the attic scares me because sometimes
I was like, Dave, do you think there's gonna be mice and spiders up in there? He's like, most likely. He's like, I hope there's no mice. I'm like, but mice are cute. I hope there's no spiders. I can't
deal with either of them.
I'm sending Dave up to look.
I don't know how that works because, I mean, we're in Coventry, so it's critters galore. Like,
hi, Kay.
Especially being near the lake, there's all kinds of critters. And of course, the house next to us is abandoned. Well, just empty. And we have cats, so cats usually chase all the mice away.
Spit all over my arm.
But what if they're up in the attic?
What, the cats?
No, the mice. Like I read online that if you have cats, just the smell of it, just the smell of cats,
it's not like they
repel. Well, no, but animals smell each other,
oh,
and they chase the the smell chases the
And
mice
plus,
away.
wouldn't we know? Wouldn't we hear like scurrying or scratching noises up above us?
I don't know. I don't know how that works. I just never go up there.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no mice down here, because you would see
Hi,
poops and stuff.
Leanne.
October says not true. What's not true?
Oh, that they smell each other.
I've read a lot of places online.
Oh yeah, even Raven Morning Glory. Hi, Raven Morning Glory. How are you, Jennifer?
Don't freak. All right, I don't want anyone else to say it's not true because you're gonna freak me out.
Dave.
You're gonna freak me out because. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I think apartment buildings might be different because you would have to have like cats in all different places.
October said that she had a mice issue and she has a cat. Oh, what's that smell?
Oh, that means my weed's ready.
Oh, I thought it was the cat just took a dump.
Well, they do that too.
So that was nasty. It smelled like. This is the entertainment for tonight. We're just going to watch Dave.
No, I'm looking at this. I heard you underfed the cat a little, and the cat will eat them. That's it. No more food. You're going hunting for your food, bitch.
Ew, that's kind of creepy. Or under the house, critters are keeping the mice away.
Well, under the house, critters are keeping the mice away. What the hell is under the house critters?
So Jennifer had 3 cats, and she had mice at one point. So I guess cat smells does not repel a mice. Well, that's kind of the same with anything. Like, there might be something around, but that's not going to prevent you from.
I'm very disappointed in Google. Then, very disappointed.
They just have to learn to be stealthy. Anyways, so what are we going to talk about tonight, Dave, for Popcorn Party?
I know I'm reading this. I am here, but I need to meditate a moment. Mm-hmm.
You're like way behind.
I know. I'm trying to read the things. But I'm kind of freaking out now because I'm afraid to go up in the attic where I haven't been.
Mice.
I fucking hate mice. Oh, sorry,
mice
I swear.
Mice are cute.
No.
We probably do not have mice up there. We would probably know. So, what are we talking tonight for a popcorn party?
You have raccoons and possums under your house? That would freak me out. Oh my god. I mean, I guess. Oh, you're leaving? I guess it's good they would keep stuff away, but oh boy, that's scary. I'm scared. No, I know we don't have raccoons and possums up there. That's for sure. Are you coming back? But
are you gonna listen to me? I just asked you.
Oh, right, I know, but we're still talking about mice. I'm like having a mice attack. I think I'm just going to call the big blue bug
Okay,
solutions.
You know what? Let's just move on to a different topic because, we seriously are going to sit here for 10 minutes talking about mice.
Are you getting pissy? You need to have a break.
No, I'm not getting pissy.
This is because I
don't want to sit here and talk about mice.
This is what happens when you don't smoke pot. See, I'm always happy in this hot house.
I'm just going to take a drink.
Take a drink. Okay, what are we going to do tonight? We're going to talk about something that's really cool.
Yes.
Urban legends.
Yeah, from around the world.
Urban legends from around the world.
And some urban legends here in Rhode Island that are very fascinating. Actually, some that Dave told me I did not even know about.
Yes, because I didn't know about them until I read them. Some I did, some I didn't. And we'll see what state you guys live in. And because I have an article that says the top urban legends of all 50 states. So we'll explore that.
We have a skunk around here. I just went out to toss out something into the dumpster, and I could smell skunk.
You sure it's not my pot?
No. You weren't even smoking that time when I went out.
Really? Where did you smell a skunk?
Right out there.
Right out there?
It was strong.
When?
Earlier.
Today?
Yes, right before the live.
Oh, I wonder if it's underneath the fucking dumpster.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways. Well, I'm in New Jersey. I'm sure. I've heard about the Jersey Devil. I don't know.
Actually, Jersey Devil is under the list.
Well, I'll tell you what. I am going to bring up top 10.
Yeah. Bigfoot, Loch Ness Monster.
All right, I got creepy. This is called Creepy Urban Legends from every state. I want to scroll down to New Jersey.
So they have that.
So bear with me because I have to scroll through 50 of these things.
Well, while you're doing that, I am going to pull up one
All
here.
right, well, Nebraska.
So I'm going to start with. Wait, how many are you looking at? The 10 urban? Oh no, I'm just looking at 10 urban legends.
Yes. Okay. So while you're babbling, Jersey Devil. So let's read a little bit about the Jersey Devil. The story of the Jersey Devil has been around since the 1700s. The legend states that a woman named Mother Leeds became pregnant with her 13th child and said, let this one be let this one be the devil. Once the child was born, it grew hooves, wings, horns, and a tail. Now, the monster has been spotted periodically throughout history in the Pine Barrens region of New Jersey. The state has embraced so much that they named their hockey team after it. Yeah, New Jersey Devils.
That's interesting.
Very interesting.
Did you know? So you know how there's Annabelle, and then there's a couple of different haunted dolls out there.
Oh,
there's
yeah.
one in Florida called the Robert doll, and the Robert doll is a doll that is on display at a museum in Florida, and it was originally given to a young boy named Robert Eugene Otto, the son of a wealthy family in West Keys back in the 1900s. It was given to him after his grandfather picked it up in Germany on vacation. It's said that this doll has gained quite a reputation for being haunted. People claim that anyone who visits and disrespects the doll will be met with misfortune, and the stories of the doll moving or making different facial expressions, as well as having things go missing in its presence, have surrounded this doll for decades. That's creepy. I hate haunted dolls. That like creeps me out.
So I'm gonna what's Cherry Blossom's name again? Something Ann?
Kimberan.
Kimmeran. I'm bad with names. I'm sorry. Yes, we're going to cover a whole bunch of Rhode Island. That's coming up. But first, this was an interesting one. The Massachusetts legend on this list, they're just right up the road over the border, is called the Spirits of Hoosac Tunnel. Okay. And the 24-year-long construction of the Hoosac Tunnel in western Massachusetts, approximately 200 men died. Death was so associated with the tunnel that it was actually nicknamed the Bloody Pit. After a particularly gruesome explosion in either 1867 or 1868, 13 miners were trapped inside the tunnel. The other workers assumed that the miners had died, but eventually it was discovered the miners had lived, built a raft to combat flooding, and eventually died due to poisonous gas inhalation. So they died slowly. It is said that these 13 miners haunted the tunnel for years, moaning and briefly appearing as ghosts. Interesting. I never heard of that one.
Oh, yeah.
I never heard of that one. What do you got?
Kimberan just said she's not in Rhode Island. She's in Tennessee.
No, I know. But oh, wait a minute. Did I quote the wrong person? What? No, wait a minute. Oh, I'm an idiot. That's why. I must have. No, who was that? Someone was asking.
Hi, Angela.
Hold on. Someone. Oh, I'm sorry.
It was
Toadstool. Yeah, well, I'm sorry.
It was Robin. Hi, Robin.
By
the way,
I'm an idiot.
Say hi.
Yeah, we will get to. Someone's asking about Virginia. So let me.
Interesting. While you're looking for that, I'll read one that's in New Zealand. It's called Auckland Domain Witches. In Auckland, New Zealand, there's a large park known as the Auckland Domain. This park is the oldest one in the area and has quite a bit of history. This park is a fun place to go for a walk, but it can be pretty spooky after dark thanks to an urban legend that surrounds the park. According to the legend, 3 witches were hanged in this park in the 19th century. Now, people have been claiming that if you walk through the Auckland Domain during the night, you'll hear the eerie cackle of one of the witches that had her final moments in the park.
Wow.
Oh, I gotta read this creepy one. It's called Texas. Well, it's not called Texas. It's about the
black-eyed
black-eyed children in Texas.
Do you want me to do Virginia?
Yeah,
Let me do Virginia.
That one.
So Virginia is called the Bunny Man. The Bunny Man, right? Wow. If
Why
that's
does that not sound so scary?
that's like Virginia scary, I guess. Anyways, let's see what it's about. The Bunny Man's legend starts with what every good urban legend starts with: an insane asylum. Okay.
Okay, that just got creepy.
Yep. The people of Clifton were so up in arms about the asylum that they were able to get all of the patients transferred. The patients were being moved on a bus that crashed, and the police were able to catch all the patients except one, the Bunny Man. So I guess the bus crashed while they were moving them. According to the tale, the Bunny Man lived in the woods and sustained himself on woodland creatures like bunnies. But eventually he attacked humans. Some people reported being attacked by a man with a hatchet. If you get attacked by a hatchet, how are you reporting that? But anyways, other tales say that groups of teens would see a bright light and then would wind up dead and strung up over a bridge.
Wait. Go back. That makes no sense. How could a group of teens say that they would see a bright light and then
tales say that groups of teens would see a bright
tales
light.
say. I thought you were saying the teens would say it. It's like, what? Did they come back from the dead to tell their tale on how they died?
I guess.
Scroll down.
Let's see what other ones.
Oh,
you're going to talk about
the
black-eyed children.
So this is the myth of the black-eyed children, is a story that has been around since sometime in the 1980s. The legends of these mysterious and totally terrifying creatures came particularly famous in the mid-1900s after a reporter in Texas wrote an article detailing his supposed experience with these creatures. Stories of these black-eyed children are now told all over the place and have lots of variations, but typically involve one of these mysterious kids coming to a door or window and asking to be let into your house. Oh, that's creepy. They look like Children of the Corn.
Oh man, they're creepy. That's a creepy ass picture. Okay, let's see. Any other volunteers for states in here? Let's see. I thought I saw a couple of the states. We got Virginia. If not, we'll start talking. Well, I'll pick some at random. Yeah, we're talking about. Okay, all right. Let's see what this article has for Rhode Island. No. Let's talk about Washington.
Bigfoot.
Bigfoot.
We have one on Bigfoot.
Bigfoot is Washington State. I didn't know that until recently. I saw an article, a thingy flicky on it.
Right.
Anyways, but let's.
Yep. No whites at all, like completely black, as if they're possessed by demons.
Oh yeah. All right, Bigfoot is an internationally recognizable name and has been spotted all over the country, but Bigfoot has been spotted the most in Washington State. Bigfoot is essentially a gigantic ape-like creature who is either a ferocious beast who attacks loggers and hikers, or a gentle giant who wants to be left alone. Either way, there's something creepy about an undiscovered species of animal wandering around the Pacific Northwest, evading capture. Interesting. Yeah, I heard a lot about Bigfoot. Oh my God, this is another one that I've heard of for West Virginia.
Did you read? Oh yeah, I was gonna say because we have one for West Virginia.
Yeah,
and
let's put West Virginia up here.
Wisconsin.
Because I just scrolled to West Virginia, which is interesting. West Virginia is, according to this article, is the Mothman. So if you're in West Virginia, Raven, let me know if this is true. In 1966, stories say that West Virginia was visited by an insectoid flying creature with bright red eyes who resembled both a moth and a man. So I guess this thing visited him in 1966. He was spotted flying around the town of Point Pleasant, along with shining lights and the Men in Black. Okay. Mothman's origins have been claimed as supernatural, alien, or government experiment gone wrong. But Point Pleasant has embraced the monster, erecting a statue, creating a museum, and even dedicating a festival to him.
Oh, that's interesting. There's a
Interesting. Is that true? That's interesting. I never heard of it. But I heard of Mothman.
Kim Brand just said, I think Bigfoot is a man that grew out of his shoes and couldn't buy razor to shave.
That could be.
Oh, that's awesome.
All right, let's go on to Wisconsin.
And Robin just said, I wonder if the Mothman can be fought off with mothballs.
Oh, probably. No, probably
right?
not. I don't know.
Just carry
That's
around
crazy.
a bunch of mothballs with you in a mason jar. Toss them at him.
All right, let's do Wisconsin.
And then I'm going to read one on Vietnam called The Tree Ghosts.
Interesting. Boy Scout Lane is the Wisconsin one. The story of what exactly happened at Boy Scout Lane varies, but they all end with the same conclusion. A group of Boy Scouts dead on the road. In some stories, there was a bus crash with no survivors, or they were murdered by their bus driver, or they just mysteriously vanished into the woods one by one. Visitors have reported seeing a swinging body in the trees, feeling as though they are being watched, and finding child-sized handprints. Okay, that's interesting.
What was that?
Child-sized handprints.
No, I mean, like, what was that?
Oh, it's called, I don't know, my phone's being stupid. It just went blank. Boy Scout Lane.
Oh, that's interesting.
Interesting. All right, would you read yours?
So this is The Tree Ghosts of Vietnam. Vietnam is a country in Southeast Asia that has a rich culture, a long history, and quite a few creepy urban legends. One urban legend involves the lush greenery in the country. According to this urban legend, many ghosts that wander around Vietnam are desperately searching for somewhere to live. These ghosts will often make their way to the Vietnamese countryside where they'll take up life in one of the many trees in the forest of Vietnam. It is said that people who cut down or harm these trees without asking the ghosts to leave first are said to be cursed with bad luck for the rest of their lives. Okay, that's not too bad.
That's pretty scary,
That's interesting.
Yeah, I saw a movie about Mothman. Well, there was a bunch of them, but Mothman Prophecies was one really good movie. But I don't know if it was about the Mothman. Okay. What was I doing? Any other states? Let's go through some of these comments.
Ooh,
Just watched a Bigfoot documentary about upstate New York, Hudson County. Yeah, I heard that. Yeah. So Bigfoot's been spotted.
Bigfoot be traveling.
He'd be traveling. He must have been up in New York on vacation.
Do you remember the movie The Fly?
Oh my God, yeah. I don't remember the details of the movie, but I remember the movie. That's old. As a matter of fact, I think there was a remake of it. So I think there was two movies, The Fly. The original being like way old in black and white, and then there was, of course, a color version. Yeah. Let me see. Raven says, where I live, I can go 100 miles northwest, southwest, and south and be in another state. Oh, honey, I could be in another state in a half hour. We're in the tiny one over here. Okay, you were going to read, which one you were going to read?
So this is a creepy one, kind of similar to Bloody Mary, but this is like the Japanese version of it. So this is about Hanako-san, which goes, the story is about an elementary school girl who committed suicide from being bullied. Oh, that's sad. The way Hanako-san works is you go into the third stall in the girls' bathroom and summon her by knocking on the door 3 times, saying, Hanako-san asumashu, which means let's play, Hanako-san. It usually will come very, very quiet, and then you hear hi, which means yes in Japanese. Then she will either drag the person into the stall or kill them. or the door opens a little so the person can reveal Hanako-san. Either way, I wouldn't want to like say that. I don't know what's scarier, being killed by her and not being able to see what she looks like, or having the door open so you see what she looks like before she kills you.
This is funny. I don't think Rhode Island is big enough for a Bigfoot. Maybe a tiny foot. Yeah, we're pretty small. Bigfoot ain't hiding over here. Let me tell you, we'll find them. But for a tiny state, we've got a lot of them. Let's do. I'm going to go down. It's this article is from onlyinyourstate.com. And it's these 6 urban legends in Rhode Island will keep you awake at night. We'll see what that's about. And then we'll hop over to Kentucky and see what Kentucky, see what they have.
Robin just said, I don't think Rhode Island is big enough for a Bigfoot. Maybe a tiny foot. That's funny.
I just commented on that
about
you 5 minutes ago.
Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
Yeah,
well, I was busy reading about Hanako-san, so. Did you find another one? Or should I talk about the Tokoloshe in South Africa?
Yeah, you can go. And then I'm going to do the 6 in Rhode Island.
So this one's kind of interesting. The Tokoloshe is a poltergeist that looks like a gremlin from South Africa. They are said to have been created by Zulu. I was like trying to figure out that word. Created by Zulu shaman whenever someone offended them. The Tokoloshe become invisible by drinking water, and the legends were that they caused mischief, bit off people's toes in their sleep, and the only way to keep the Tokoloshe away is to put a brick under each leg of the bed. I wonder how. Well, actually, that makes sense because when you think about it, in African culture, especially with voodoo and hoodoo, where everything originated, they believe that red brick dust helps to repel any negative entities and protect you from harm. So if you put brick, which is essentially what red brick dust is made of, on all 4 corners of the bed, it'll protect you because it'll kind of create like a barrier from the Tokoloshe from creeping up on your bed and biting your toes off.
True. Very true. Okay. Wait a minute. Speaking of Rhode Island, when are we moving? We were talking about this a little bit. We'll take a break, and then I'm going to talk about Rhode Island urban legends. So we found out we're one step closer. The inspection stuff went well, and you know how that whole we had the house inspected. You know, there were issues. We go back to the sellers and blah blah blah, and they are going to take care of most of them. And it was very agreeable. So next is the closing, and then of course we have a rent back agreement. So they're going to rent from us until they find a place. So it could be a little bit of time. So we'll keep you guys posted.
Robin just said, I think if somebody tried to bite my toes off, I'd just hit them with a brick.
Right? Right, exactly. Right in the head with the brick. Exactly. Why is Dave kissing a lava lamp? This is not a lava lamp. This is of course I got it on the charger. This is a dry herb vaporizer. And what it is I put my weed in here, and it heats up the cannabis weed only to the point where the vapor is burned off. It's just basically a healthier way of smoking. And it has water in it, so it actually cools it down and adds a little moisture to it. It's effing awesome. Looks like a hummingbird feeder. I'm feeding myself humming. I don't know. Yeah, okay. It's a fancy. It is a Star Trek bong.
Oh, this is interesting.
What do we got?
So sorry, guys. I'm just reading about the Manananggal of the Philippines. It's kind of interesting. So it says that the Manananggal, they are most comparable to vampires as they do suck blood. but also they eat the insides right after.
Ew.
It is said that at night, these monsters separate their torsos from their legs and just kind of leave the legs there as they fly off into the night with their bat-like wings in search of children.
Do they come back and get their legs?
Yeah, I guess their legs are a little bit too much. It's like extra, so they just rip their torso off and go flying off.
That's just freaking weird. That's very weird. All right, I'm curious because you're not a true Rhode Island. Well, you're not a true Rhode Islander. You weren't born here.
Hold on. I just want to read out the Bunyip, which is an Australian urban legend. And it says the Bunyip is an Australian mythological creature, like if you crossed Bigfoot with the Loch Ness Monster. It lives in the billabongs, which are small water holes.
Bongs.
And in some indigenous Australians tell a story that its feet are backwards. So while you might think you are tracking the Bunyip, really you've already crossed paths with it, and it is watching you the whole time, just concealed in the bush.
Wait a minute. So if the feet are backwards,
so yeah,
you're going this way. You're
going
him.
This way because its feet go this way.
That's sneaky.
Yeah, that is. Oh yeah, because as it's going this way, because the tracks are going that way, you follow it this way, but you've already passed it as you're going this way. Ooh, that's so creepy.
Bye, Felicia. I'll come back for the legs later. A midnight snack.
Right.
Yeah, so the next time someone's following you, right? And the next time someone's like following you, just turn around and walk backwards. Fuck them right up.
Right.
They'll be like, oh shit, he turned around. Hey, just keep going backwards. That's what I would do. Okay, any more? And before we get into the top Rhode Island ones? Or the 6?
Ooh, there's the Naki of Finland.
There's the cat getting lost. There we go.
So in Finland, we have the legend of the Naki, a shape-shifting water spirit who lives in murky pools and under bridges. According to the legend, Naki will pull children who lean over the bridge railings to look at their reflection underwater. Although Naki is a part of Finnish mythology, I definitely believe it as a real child. Oh, definitely believed he was real as a child. Wow, I completely read that part wrong.
Okay, I'm getting started here. The first Rhode Island one.
Ooh.
This one's a real old one, and it's very nautical. I want to show the picture if I can. Come on, camera. Let's get some focus up in this. There we go. Little picture for reference. It's called Storm Along and the Giant Octopus. It's unclear when this very old urban legend was first told, but there is much evidence that it began in Rhode Island. The story involves a ship sailing through the deepest part of the Atlantic when the anchor was knocked loose into the depths of the sea. After failed attempts to pull in the anchor and continue their journey, the great Captain Stormalong plunged into the ocean. Several moments later, he emerged after successfully arm wrestling the giant octopus that was playing a prank on them. The anchor was brought in, and the octopus was left tied in knots at the bottom of the ocean. So the captain kind of went out and kicked the octopus's ass. That's interesting. That's pretty interesting. So someone gonna contact Buzz. He always stop. Yeah, I'll show the kitty if he comes back. Okay, let's do the next one.
Hold on. I have an interesting one here.
All right, go ahead.
So this is called the Sukuyant from Trinidad and Tobago. So it says a Sukuyant is essentially a shapeshifter who appears as a lonely old lady during the day, but by night she sheds her skin and transforms into a fireball. It is said that the Sukuyant preys on firstborns or newborn babies and sucks the blood out of them to regain youthfulness and maintain immortality. If the Sukuyant draws enough blood, the victim will die and have to assume her skin. If not, the victim usually wakes up with a blue bruise on some part of the body. Luckily, there are ways to repel the Sukuyant, like placing a plate of rice outside your door because she will have to count every grain before entering. And if she miscounts, she will have to recount. Ooh, that would kind of be like me if I was a vengeful spirit. Leave some rice out on the doorstep because that's one of my favorite foods.
Yeah.
I'll be like, you fed me well. I'll leave you alone.
That's funny. All right. Number 2. I don't know if this is Rhode Island specific, but it's on the list. It's called the New England Vampire Panic. The New England Vampire Panic is a well-documented period of history fueled entirely by urban legend and fear. Rhode Island was the center of this series of unfortunate events, consistent of the exhumation of corpses and burning of internal organs. I have heard about this, I think. The myth at the time was that tuberculosis was caused by the dead consuming the life of their surviving family members. So the dead consuming the life of their surviving family members. That's weird. The people of this time period thought the only way to stop the disease was to dig up the dead and burn their hearts to halt the vampire activity. I have heard about this. This is definitely the stuff of nightmares. Yeah, there was, and this is allegedly really true. It's true. Going back when, you're going back in the colonial days, the early days of Rhode Island, or even New England, they didn't know what some of these diseases were, like tuberculosis. So they thought that it was the recently deceased family members or vampires, and they dug up their graves and burnt their hearts. That's crazy.
Ooh, this one's creepy.
Oh, my next one's awesome.
So I'm going to read. So these are a couple interesting ones that are based on true stories in Japan's urban legends.
Before you start, has anyone heard of the Japanese, the Japanese woods where people go to, the suicide forest?
Yeah, the suicide forest.
Yeah, that's a true one.
If you guys have seen that movie, it's really creepy. So this one's...
Oh, wait a minute. So Lucian looks scared. No, we're not scared. We have Totses near us.
Oh, yeah.
Where's your Totes?
So this is Totoro, and this is my Totoro that I found when I was cleaning.
Yes. This is I got this at Comic-Con.
Yep.
And
this one I actually have had for many, 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 many years.
Where did you get it?
I got this when I used to live in Japan.
Yeah.
When I was like a kid. I think I was in first grade. Yeah, I was in first grade when I was in Japan. I got this.
I wish I had like heirlooms that old. The oldest thing I have is two things. The cross I have on the wall over there.
Mm-hmm.
That has been in my family since before I was born. Because my mom's sister was a nun of all things, and that cross actually came from an actual convent that closed down. So that's my family, and then there's the little clay whatever cup thing on the refrigerator that I made, I think, in junior high.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
that's interesting.
Are
you of a Japanese descendant? No, I'm not. I used to live in Japan. I'm a Filipino descendant, actually.
Yes.
I used to live in Japan for 2 years, starting when I was in first to second grade.
Oh.
So this is a very interesting story. So back in 1988, a 17-year-old boy in Hokkaido bought a doll at the market for his 2-year-old sister, Okiku. The doll looked similar to her, as they both had an Okappa haircut, which is basically a bowl cut. It's basically a bob haircut with a bang. To the
bowl. Chin. It's a bowl haircut. Put the bowl on the head and zip around.
It's pretty much a bob with a bang.
More people.
It said she loved the doll so much that she took it everywhere with her, even to sleep. Unfortunately, Okiku died months later, and the family named the doll after her and prayed to it at their household shrine. It wasn't long after they noticed something strange happening. The doll's hair was sorry, there's a really funny meme on this. The doll's so it wasn't long after they noticed something strange happening. The doll's hair was gradually growing longer. Even after cutting it, the hair kept growing. It was at that moment the family knew they messed up. Oh, that they messed up.
What did they do?
I don't know. Well, there's more. Okiku's father gave the doll to Maninji Temple in Iwazim, some city in Hokkaido, where it can be visited to this day. No photos are allowed. Scientists have analyzed the hair of the doll and concluded that it is real human hair from a child. The remoteness of the temple makes it extremely hard to access without a car, and even then it can be dangerous where the heavy snow falls. Some ghost tours do take visitors there, but they are typically only in Japanese. So that's like really creepy that there is an actual doll out there that like grows human hair.
Hey, everybody, look out!
Oh, jeez.
We have a kitty. See, he came back. He's a kitty baby. Oh, it's my kitty baby. Okay, you can go now. Okay, while you're buffering, Raven with that comment. Okay. No, I haven't done Kentucky, but we'll do Kentucky. The Goat Man of Pope Lick. This is Kentucky. There's no clear consensus on how the Goat Man came to be. Some say he was a circus performer. Others say he was a farmer who tortured his goats for Satan, and in return was transformed into a hideous goat monster. However, everyone does agree on his appearance. Dark fur, pale skin, goat legs, and horns. The monster is said to hide under the bridge at Pope Lick Creek in Louisville to lure people onto the train tracks, only to see them hit by oncoming trains. Sadly, this urban legend has some dangerous consequences. In 2016, an Ohio woman fell to her death from the bridge while looking for the Goat Man. So I guess they go out on this bridge, look for the Goat Man, a train comes in, oh shit. That's definitely the stuff urban legends are made of. Okay, so that's Kentucky.
So there's an interesting one here in Alabama called the Dud Children's Playground. Why is it creepy, you ask? This eerie playground, adjacent to Maple Hill, Hudsonville's oldest cemetery, doesn't just have an eerie nickname for fun. The playground was presumably designed to entertain kids. That's kind of what a playground is for.
Right.
While their parents visited the graves of loved ones. Legend has it, though, that the spirit of children who have been buried in the cemetery since their first grave was dug there in 1822 come out to play at night. The living have observed orbs of light going down the going down the slides, seen swings moving on their own, and even heard eerie giggling. Creepier still, some say the spirits include victims of a rash of child murders that happened in the 60s, when bodies were rumored to have been found in the area that now house the playground. Where it comes from. The playground itself wasn't open until 1985, so you can imagine how pent-up energy the tiny spirits have had after 163 years without a slide. In 2006, the city tried to raise the park to make more room for graves and remove the slides and swings overnight. After a public outcry, it was replaced with more modern equipment, making it slightly less creepy looking and probably resulting in some happier ghosts.
I'd go
scary up until that ending part.
I would go to a creepy playground. This is funny. The scariest story of Kentucky is the Kentucky Fried Chicken. Brace yourself. It's finger licking good. I feel like Kentucky Fried Chicken. Can we get Kentucky Fried Chicken?
We have chicken in the fridge.
I want Kentucky Fried Chicken.
We can make Kentucky Fried Chicken.
We don't have the stuff to make
No, I
fried
know,
chicken.
right?
I really want Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Okay, we can get some Kentucky Fried
Yeah.
Chicken.
Okay. The next Rhode Island one. And this is one that I know of and been to. And I wish I remembered how to get to because I didn't drive. But it is Mercy Brown. The Mercy Brown vampire incident. We call it the Vampire's Grave. But I heard that. Okay, we'll talk a little bit about this one. Anyways, no other case during the vampire panic. So this happened during the vampire panic that we spoke of earlier. So let's read it. Let's start again. No other case during the vampire panic has become as legendary as the exhumation of Mercy Brown. See, I need that Kentucky Fried Chicken. Mercy Brown's immediate family suffered from the tuberculosis outbreak, and she was suspected to be causing the ailments from the grave. Upon examination, there were little signs of decomposition, and the body had appeared to have changed positions. This is after they exhumed Mercy Brown. So she didn't rot like normal, and she kind of turned over or something. Anyways, though there are several scientific explanations for these occurrences, there is still a popular opinion that she was indeed a vampire. Her grave in Exeter is a popular attraction for ghost hunters and fans of urban legends wishing to visit the site of an alleged vampire. Yeah, I've been there. And I'm going to kind of go offshoot a little bit because there is another urban legend that isn't dark. I don't know if it's in this list. Hopefully it might be. But when we were going...
Mercy, not Murphy.
Oh, Mercy. Mercy, something like that. Like Lord have mercy on him. So when we went to the Vampire's Grave, we parked because right down the street there's a tiny little like church. I'd say a church or a school. Right next door is a cemetery. Very little.
Oh,
you're interrupting me.
Sorry. There was something on the Goat Man. Wait, hold on, because Kim Brand said something about the Goat Man.
Okay, where are we going? Crickets.
Oh, right here.
Where?
We have a Goat Man here.
Oh, we have a goat man here. He loves the goats. He loves. Wait a minute. Okay, I know what she's talking about. He loves the goats. Is that what you like? Loves like? Oh, okay. Loves the goats.
I'm just thinking like love. I love my cats.
Okay, that's what I'm thinking. When I see loves in quotes, I'm thinking of bum 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 bum. Look at the kitty, guys. All right, that way. Okay. Makes love. See? Yes. Get it? Yes.
Oh, was that? Okay.
He loves the goats. So anyways, we parked at this tiny graveyard. And this is the funny thing. We went, it was during Halloween, and there was just a like heavy snowfall, like not a blizzard, but a blizzard. Like I think we had like 8 inches of snow. So we got there, and there was snow all over the ground, all over the graveyard. Except in the center of this graveyard, there was a big square cement box. I can't explain how big. It was not a grave, but it was a big square box, maybe the size of let me think. Oh God, now I'm gonna be. Anyways, I can't find anything. Anyways, big square cement box. The box at the time was the only spot, it was like warm to the touch. And it was the only spot in the cemetery that had literally no snow around it, no snow on it. The cement was dry and it was warm to the touch. And, so talking to the people I was with, and I'm like, what the heck is this thing? And it's another urban legend that back in the, I think, 50s, there were these, this high school couple that was coming home from prom. They were drinking and they got into such a bad accident that they could not remove their bodies from the car. So instead of removing the bodies from the car, they literally just kind of encased the entire thing in cement and put it in that graveyard.
Catnipping.
Catnipping. Oh, catnip's yummy. Anyways, do you have one to talk? You have one to tell?
No, because I read some other ones and some.
All right.
Okay.
Let's go to the next one. The Forster. This is another Rhode Island one. Is there any other states? Look through to see if there's any other states. This is the Forster Witch. All right.
Raven said Tennessee.
All right, we'll pull up Tennessee right after Forster Witch. The northern town.
October's heard of the Foster Witch.
Yeah, I have too. That's the one I want to take a ride. It's the one with the covered bridge.
Oh yeah, that's interesting.
The northern town of Foster is home to one of the state's most popular urban legends. Dolly Ellen Cole was a natural healer and suspected witch living in the area during the 1800s. The townspeople set out against her and attempted to burn her alive through setting her house ablaze. While Dolly wasn't home, sadly, her daughter was inside the home and perished in the fire. Dolly cursed the town and vowed revenge. Sightings of her ghost still appear throughout Foster. Her case is often confused with that of Dorothy Cole, a woman who was mysteriously murdered nearby during this time period. Their two tales have often been combined into one chilling urban legend. I got to do this next one. Let me do this one first, and then we'll do Tennessee, because this I found remarkably interesting. It's called Fingernails Freddy. The terrifying cinematic character known as Freddy Krueger is thought to have been inspired by creepy campfire tales in Rhode Island. The stories of Fingernails Freddy, a violent man living in the woods with long fingernails, date back to the 19th century. The stories say anyone that wanders onto his former property in the woods is murdered. There is some speculation that Fingernails Freddy is actually a man who lost his family when neighborhood children set their home on fire. His face was burned as a result, and he turned to the woods, but vowed revenge on the town. Isn't that fascinating?
Wait,
that
that's it?
The Freddy Krueger movies
is based off of
Fingernails Freddy.
Huh.
I never, ever knew that.
Well, then that's here in Rhode Island?
That's here in Rhode Island.
Huh. That's interesting.
Isn't Fingernails Freddy a customer of Lucian's place of work? What is that? You have a Fingernails Freddy that comes to your work? Huh? Do
Lucian,
tell.
will you save your new home before we move in to make sure it's not haunted? Oh, hell yeah. We're going to be saving it. I'm going to be spraying Florida water in every room. I'm going to I'm going to put a jar of red brick dust, black salt somewhere.
I gotta find
Probably put
Tennessee.
railroad spikes on all four corners of the house.
I already know where my witches or wizards bottle is going to go in the backyard to protect the house.
We got plans.
Yeah, basically.
Oh yeah, and I'm definitely gonna do a coconut cleansing.
Basically, our backyard. So the house, we have a corner lot, and the house sits actually diagonal on the lot.
Mhm.
So if you walk straight back from the house, it comes to a point. I'm going to put my witch's bottle right at that point to just protect our house. I'm still scrolling. I got to pull up Tennessee because we'll Tennessee. The boy in the bathroom at Pine Haven School.
That sounds scary.
The Pine Haven School, located in Jamestown, is old and abandoned, and it's said to be haunted. A tragic story supposedly took place there, where a boy was cornered by a group of bullies in the bathroom and shoved into a mirror, which shattered and killed him. To avoid getting caught committing murder, the bullies decided to bury the body underneath the floorboards. Today, people say that if you go inside the school and see the reflection of the boy, if you go into school, you'll see the reflection of the boy if you look in the mirror. Interesting. That's kind of creepy. Yeah, I tend to stay away from the boys in the bathroom. Unless it's him.
Not me. I'm like, hey, you looking fine. What's your sign?
Oh yeah, then you end up buried under the floorboards. God, that's smart.
Just kidding.
Don't mess with them boys in the bathroom. So let's pop back over and talk about the last Rhode Island one, which is kind of interesting, I guess. Okay, it's called Palatine. This Rhode Island urban legend is specific to Block Island. It is said that in the 1700s, a passenger ship called the Palatine was stranded at sea during a storm. In one version of the tale, the ship was taken over by pirates who held the prisoners captive and murdered the crew. Another version involves a mutiny by the crew who murdered the captain and imprisoned the passengers. Okay. In both versions, the passengers ended up on an abandoned ship that eventually crashed onto Block Island. While most of them were rescued and relatively unharmed, one woman was accidentally left on the ship. The people of the town burned the ship to avoid other boats getting caught up in the debris. And the cries from the remaining passenger were heard as the fires blazed. It is said the ghost of the woman is still spotted in the image of the burning ship reappears each year. Wow.
That's interesting.
That's a crazy one right there.
And then Kim Brand just said the Bell Witch or Bell Witch haunting is a legend from southern United States folklore centered on the 19th century Bell family of Northwest
Tennessee.
Robertson County.
Yeah, Bell Witch. Wasn't that what movie was there was a movie based on that?
Yeah.
Is that Blair Witch?
No.
I thought it was.
No.
Alexa, what movie was
woods.
based on the Bell Witch?
Here's something I found on the web. According to hubpages.com, several movies have been based, at least in part, on the Bell Witch, including the Blair Witch Project.
It was.
You were Blair Witch.
Bell Witch Haunting 2004, and American Haunting 2005, Bell Witch, the movie 2007, and the Bell Witch Haunting 2013.
Oh, interesting.
Ah, thank you.
Okay, just kidding. Dave was right. And Jen, I am drinking a mixed berry / mango smoothie that I made
with no alcohol.
No. Why would I put alcohol?
Because it's popcorn party. You're supposed to get a little.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Alexa, thank you.
Okay, Alexa.
You bet.
Sorry, she sometimes gets overzealous and tries to steal the show. An American Haunting. Yeah, we are right there. All right, interesting. Do we have any other states in here? Because that's most of the material.
Yeah.
At
least any of the interesting ones.
Yeah.
Time to brush the cats.
Oh, I thought that was the door. We have a Ring
I'll have
camera.
to feed the cats though.
Can it? Yeah. Oh, we've been on for an hour. Wow. So did you guys, is this interesting? Is this interesting stuff? How about ghost stories? While we're on the creepy, how do we, yeah. Do you have a ghost story?
Ghost stories. I've talked about the same ones before.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's look up North Carolina. North Carolina. From every state. All right. Hold on. Takes me a minute because I got to kind of scroll. I'm on Wisconsin, so there's some scrolling that's going to happen here till I get to the end. So we're still on Utah. All right, bear with me. New Hampshire, so I got to go down. New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina. All right. This is interesting. The Beast of Bladenboro. Okay. In the 1950s, multiple dogs were found dead and drained of blood in the North Carolina town of Bladenboro. People believe that there was a vampire or vampiric beast in the woods, and they tried to hunt the animal. Today, the town of Bladenboro has embraced its history, and residents actually hold a beast fest every year, while some people are convinced the beast was probably a particularly large bobcat. It's never been confirmed exactly what was stalking their town. Interesting. It's not very ghosty, but it's interesting. Which one you got over there? The devil.
Oh no, I'm just random ones that are in Georgia or North Carolina.
Oh, all right. All right, good question. Have you guys had any paranormal sightings in the area where you live? Here, I've had I've told some of these stories, but we'll go into it again. We'll round up the show because I've seen a lot of paranormal in this particular house. Okay, I'll tell you this one story. We used to have a dog. I used to have a dog when I first moved in. His name was Yogi, and he was my little baby. And I used to sit on the couch, kind of like this. It was rearranged the other way, and I have to build this picture because this house basically kind of has an open floor plan. So when I was sitting in the couch, if I looked to my left, I would see straight into the kitchen all the way to the back door to the deck. Okay, it's kind of that open floor plan. Looking straight ahead, I would look into the living room at this wall. So it was the opposite way. And also, my dog would lay on the right of me on the arm of the couch going up, and his head would point that way. You know, it's weird. I can't explain it, but he would half his body would be the arm of the couch, and the other half would be up on the back looking to the left. So one day I was sitting there, he got kind of restless, and he kind of perked up, almost standing on the back side of the couch, looking towards the back door. At the same time, I kind of felt tingly, like something was watching me. But, I just kind of dismissed it. Went on, I was watching, I don't know what the hell I was watching on TV. Then, he got up, and I don't know, he putted around the house. I was just watching TV, and he was a dog. He was doing whatever dogs do. I started getting that uneasy feeling again. And it wasn't an uneasy feeling like something was threatening me. But I was being watched. There was a spirit. I looked behind the couch because the way the house was, the front door, you would walk behind the couch. Kind of weird. It's hard to explain. But needless to say, he was behind the couch, standing, looking towards the back door, kind of his head down and his tail midpoint just slowly wagging, like he was staring at something that he wasn't sure of. And I did, me being me, I did like some ghost hunting sessions. And the only thing I really caught was I did an EMF meter because that's all I really wanted to do. Because I don't know, I just didn't want to. Well, this is why. I asked a bunch of questions and it was responding, blink once for yes, two for no, just like on Ghost Hunters. And the thing said for what I gathered from my interview with it, without too long of details, is that it was my mom coming to look in on me. So I just kind of left it, and every once in a while she pops in. I had other kind of scary ghost or paranormal-ish experiences when I was a kid. And I'll quickly go into this one. And I know I've talked about this one too on earlier popcorn parties, but we'll do it again. Down the end of my street, my house growing up, there was baseball fields, like little league fields, like two of them, and then woods behind them. And in those woods, there were two small ponds, one a little bit bigger, that we used to ice skate on. So one winter, I was there on a weekend, on a Saturday, I believe it was. No, it was a Friday afternoon after school. It was Friday, I'm pretty sure. Well, whatever. We were just playing around on the ice. We weren't skating, but we were on the ice with our shoes, just kind of sliding around and playing around. And we both had felt like really big thumps from under the ice. And we looked at each other and like, what? Did you feel that? And like, yeah, I felt that too. So we were quiet for a while, and nothing happened. So we continued playing, and then we felt it again. And at that time, I stopped because I felt it was really strong beneath my feet, and I looked down at the ice, and I saw a face. I freaked out. I was like, oh shit, there's a face under the ice, like right there. And of course it disappeared. My friend didn't see it. And it was like a Scooby-Doo episode. My feet just went, and we just booked. I went home that night, and no, I'm sorry. I got that wrong. My friend did see the face, but it disappeared. He looked over, and and he saw it, and it disappeared. Okay. This is a while ago, and I'm an old man, and I'm high. So I get the story as good as I can. So anyways, I went home that night, and there was tapping on my window. Now, at the time, I lived in a ranch house. It was kind of square, long, and if you're looking at it from the street, the left hand front towards the street. It was actually the master bedroom, and because I was spoiled, I got the master bedroom. Anyways, there was that night there was tapping at my window, and I looked out. Shit, I don't remember. No, I didn't see anything, but there was something there, and I think there was tapping again. No, there was tapping again, and I looked out the window. And I just saw like eyes, nothing else, black, but eyes. And I freaked out. So anyways, that went away. It didn't happen again because I pulled the shade down and I slept like with my parents because I said there was something at my window and I was freaked out. The next day was Saturday. And I was talking to my friend, the same friend I hung out with, and I told them um, that story. And he had a similar experience. So we went back to the pond where we felt the tapping. And above where we saw the face, the ice was broken through. And you could see the chunks where it was broken was like up and out on top. Like if you hit it down in, the broken part would go under, but this was not. It was all on top, right where I saw the face. Yeah, that's one of my early my childhood scares. I know I've talked about it. I hopefully I get most of the details right. It wasn't long ago, and it was kind of, you'd be surprised that when something scares you, how much you do remember and how much you don't remember because you're so petrified. Anywho, yeah. So back to the dog thing. Yeah, I believe that my dog was very sensitive. Actually, most animals are sensitive to spirits. And I think he saw the spirit. And I think he didn't understand what it was, but his tail was still wagging because he wasn't like growling, or he was just kind of in a almost submissive position, Okay. You got anything? My God, I did all the talking for the past 11 minutes.
Well, they've all heard my stories.
And that's why you don't like ice in your drinks to this very day.
Illusion turning into a black-eyed child.
Oh my goodness, no. That's creepy. What is the
You're
cat
hiking,
doing?
Chris. He was just like, Lucian, stop, I have to cover your face. Because I was slowly smiling until I did this.
That's creepy. Yeah, I'll do it for you. I'll do it for you. There we go. Let's not scare people away. Okay. I blow my nose. It's not bag. Anyways, do we have anything else to talk about? It's been an hour and 12 minutes.
And I have to feed the cats because they're
I
going
want to feed the cats. And I want Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Okay, you can get your Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Lucian, stop having to your face. Turn into the black-eyed child.
Froze.
All right. Anyways,
guys.
did you guys enjoy this? How was this fun? I wanted to come up with something different to do on
Sorry,
Popcorn
guys,
Party.
I was buffering.
He does that from time to time. Yeah, I wanted to come up with something different to talk about on Popcorn Party that kind of ties into,
Yeah. I want to thank October. Shout out to her because she gave us
absolutely.
the awesome idea to talk about urban legends.
Yeah, we were like, what the hell? What are we going to talk about? Let's talk about something different. Because usually we come on here and it's like we just babble, which is all fine. But I'm going to add some substance today.
What?
Substance.
Oh, substance.
But yeah, it was very cool. I know it's probably we should have done it around Halloween, but who knows? By next Halloween, we might be in a new house. Well, we'll definitely be in a new house by Halloween. Oh my goodness.
King Chris asks, "What do you guys think about aliens?"
Let's take a few minutes on aliens.
Here we go.
I personally, well, aside of the fact that I'm a big time, hold on, we can put this up. Where is it? It was very cool. Buffers, blah, blah, blah. What do you guys think about aliens? I absolutely believe there is life out there on other planets. The galaxy
That's
is.
Milan. Hi, Milan. How you doing?
Where is it? Which Milan is it? Oh, it's
Which
our.
Milan?
It's our friend Milan. Yeah,
We
I
only
just
know
saw
one
it. Yes.
Which Milan? As if we know three.
How about that? Yes, I believe in aliens. I believe, the blah blah blah. The universe or the galaxy is way too big for us to be the only life out there. It's impossible. statistically speaking, there's so many different stars. Each star is a sun. The chances of us being the only one. Mm-mm. Plus, I'm a big time Trekkie. So, of course, I'm going to believe in aliens. The Ferengi are out there. The Cardassians are out there. The Vulcans are out there. The Klingons are out there. Be careful of them. And those devious Romulans are out there. And the Bajorans are out there. They're very friendly. So, but yes. Wait a minute. Someone had, let's scroll this down.
Dave believes so much in aliens, he's wearing one on his t-shirt.
That's right. Yoda is out there. And I use the Force. I'm using the Force. So,
he's
Cherry
married to an
Blossom.
alien, which explains my weirdness and
Oh, yeah.
unconventional eating habits.
You're definitely very
and
alien.
drinking.
Definitely.
I seem to like really weird things naturally. Things that other people are like, that's just weird.
Like, well, okay, hold on. Hold that thought. Okay. Who had so what's your experience?
Hi, Andy.
You got to tell us, type in your experience. We gotta hear your experience, Cherry Blossom.
The Cardassians, not Kardashians. Even though the first time I ever heard the Cardassians, I also said
Not
I was
Kardashians.
like Kim K.
Not Kardashians. Cardassians, as in Star Trek DS9. Oh, hey guys, Andy! Don't forget to say hi to Andy.
I already said hi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, while you were blubbering.
And this is Kati.
And this is Totos.
This
oh,
is
Twilight Toto,
Oh, it's a long story. Yeah, well, they tend to be. The only alien experience I had, and you remember this? It was at our friend Bebop's house, where the lights were flying around the sky.
Oh.
You don't remember that?
No.
You were there.
I
We
was.
ran out to see them, and we saw them.
How come
And I
don't
tried to
remember
take
that?
pictures of them, but it's iPhone it just didn't catch it.
I don't remember that. They
I
must have
would-
beamed me up and did something in my brain. And
Oh,
transferred my
you know
memory.
what? You know what, Cherry Blossom? We might have to have you on as a guest on one of the popcorn parties, if you wouldn't mind. Think about that. Because I'd love to get into some alien stories. I never had any. I wish I never had any of
Did
them.
you see
though.
that?
Keeping up with the Kardashians.
Kardashians.
And she spelled it right. That's it.
He.
Oh, he.
Yeah.
Totsu, I don't. Oh, okay. Who's Tosu Taro?
Robin.
Oh, that's a he?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Anyways.
Awkward.
Oh, Cherry Blossom says yes. Set it up. Maybe for
Okay.
next week.
Yeah.
Oh, it would be an honor for us. Oh, it would be great. It'd be a great show. Because I've never had any really good alien thingies. Just lights in the sky. That was it. Have you ever had any alien experiences?
No.
It's because you are an alien.
Bitch.
You are. The weird things you like. You're pretty weird.
I know, right? Like,
Well, we're both weird. So.
I love drinking iced tea with milk, sugar, and 3 shots of mocha. People think I'm insane every single time I order it at Dunkin'. They go, "Wait, what?"
Yeah,
I'm like,
exactly.
yeah, you heard right.
Huh?
Iced tea with milk, sugar, and 3 shots of mocha. And they go, "Wait, you tea with mocha and not coffee with mocha?" I'm like, "Nope, tea." And they go, "What the hell does that taste like?" I'm like, "It just tastes like chocolate milk, pretty much." And also, I am very weird when it comes to my pancakes. If they're
Oh,
plain
God.
pancakes, just plain, I will not eat them unless it's with lemon and sugar.
Mhm.
But if it's with chocolate chips inside, I will just eat them plain. With
He
the
doesn't use
No
honey,
syrup.
doesn't use maple syrup,
Nope.
nothing.
nothing.
Like that, no butter. I mean, that is the cornerstone of good pancakes.
Mhm.
It's the butter and the syrup.
No, the cornerstone of a fantastic one is sugar with lemon.
Wait a minute.
Actually, now I want pancakes with sugar and
I
lemon.
drink pickle juice.
That's interesting.
Ah! That is a good one.
I don't necessarily like pickles. The only time I ever like pickles is on like a hamburger.
Oh, I love pickles. I get the pickle spears or the whole big freaking pickles in the jar. Dave's has got great pickles. Dave's Market. It's a local supermarket here.
Growing
And
up,
I just gnaw on the whole thing. Oh yeah, I love pickles.
my brother used to hate pickles in his burger, and he would always, I'd always make him order his, because my brother and I are opposites. He hates pickles on his burgers, but I hate cheese. So we would literally order our burgers with extra. He would order his cheeseburger with extra pickles, and I would order my hamburger with cheese, and then we would literally just like swap the cheese and the pickles. And then after, when we grew up, we were like, why did we always do that? Why didn't we just order it without the pickles or without the cheese?
Wait a minute, I just don't get it. Say this again.
So we would literally order the burgers
So your
with
brother
the things we didn't like, and then we would just give it to each other.
Oh, I see. You'd get
Yeah.
okay.
And then when we grew up, we finally discovered, oh, you can just order the burger without the pickles.
Oh yeah, nothing
Or
beats
without
ugh.
the cheese.
It doesn't even have to be, because you know what's even better than, well, I think, because I like a nice crisp dill pickle, but you know what I like even better? It's, I don't know what they call them, but these are the ones I get from Dave's. And it's more of, the only way I can explain them, and October will get this, Greg's is a local restaurant, and they put pickles at every table, and it's a specific pickle that is literally not as vinegary. It's basically, I wish I can explain it. It's kind of a pretty dull flavor. It's almost like a salty brine, but not like super salty. But I don't know what they call them. Oh, those are the best ones, and I get them whole, like the whole, like it's basically a pickled mini cucumber, and those fucking things are.
Milan, is that you typing or is that Andy? Because that sounds like something Andy would say. And it says, Milan just said, sometimes I like to wrap myself up in cheese and pretend I'm a pickle. Why does it sound like something Andy would type?
I want to try that. I want to pretend, but why cheese?
I thought so. It
I would
was
be like-
Andy.
I would be like, I want to like submerge myself in in brine and pretend I'm a pickle. I think the blanket's a better idea though. Oh, Raven hates dill pickles. I love dill pickles. Dill
I like
pickles.
those pickles.
Yeah, and October says, I know
But
what
not
you're talking
enough to,
about.
like, eat
You
them
know what
by
I'm talking
themselves.
about. You know what I'm talking about, the Greg's pickles. It's not dill because
Greg's
it's not
and
as
Shickles.
no, it's Greg's as a restaurant. I'll bring you there
Right over
and
your
we'll yeah, I know it's not. I know all about
Pickles.
I know all about Shickles pickles. but yeah, they're such good pickles. And Dave's got pretty much the whole thing. I could eat the whole jar. Whoo-wee, baby.
Rockabye Totoro on.
I sleep with this thing. I'm a
I-
big
now that
I'm a
I found
big
this
child.
guy, I'm
I'm
gonna
a
be
big
sleeping with him
child.
every night. Oh my god!
Cuddle,
So
cuddle.
for months now, this hand me yours for a minute.
No, you cannot touch my
So
toes.
that Totoro used to be mine when Dave bought it for me at the last Comic-Con we went to, what, like 3 years ago?
Yeah.
And he stole it from me, and for the past 2-3 months,
Yeah.
he's been sleeping with it every single night, and I have to deal with its tail smacking me in the face, or I'll be trying to like get comfortable on the bed, and the tail will just be right there. I'll be like, Dave, just move that. Why don't you cuddle me and not a stuffed animal? He treats it as if it's a living, breathing thing. He literally will go like, "Oh, you can't sleep there because Totoro doesn't like it when you're sleeping on top of him." And I go, "He's not living. He's a stuffed animal, Dave. I don't care."
Oh man. Oh, sweet pickles. See, I don't like sweet pickles. I'll eat them, but like I can only have a little bit.
I like eggs. Eggs I will eat by themselves. Like I love hard-boiled eggs with salt on it.
Yeah, but
Beets and
no, wait,
onions, I
not
will not
pickled.
eat.
You don't like pickled eggs. Have you ever had a pickled egg?
Oh wait, I completely
Yeah.
read that wrong. I thought I said, "Do you like anything else other than pickles, like eggs, beets?" Oh, wow, I completely read that wrong.
Yeah. No. Okay. Have any of you ever, because like I've had pickled onions. I like pickled onions. Oh, they're good. They got a kick to them. I've never had pickled beets and I haven't had pickled eggs. I'll have to try them. But I have any of you ever heard of the 1,000-year egg? It's an Asian delicacy, and I've had it twice. Very interesting. They take an egg and they bury it in, like, I think at this point it's really,
Please say they don't bury it in dirt.
it's exactly what they do. It's probably like in a farm in clean dirt that doesn't have like bugs crawling around, but nonetheless, it's left there, and it basically decomposes and it turns green and dark. It's just so good. I like pickled peppers. Oh yeah, I like pepperoncinis. Pepperoncinis are the best.
Should we wrap this up because I gotta feed the cats and my like bladder is about to explode.
Oh, you got the full bladder? Can I give it a push?
No,
push,
no, no,
push?
no, no! Don't do that.
Give it a push, push, push. I'm gonna get it. Ow!
Oh,
Ow!
you did not just hit me, you
Ow.
bitch!
Ow! Oh, you're so
Stop!
you're abusive.
Don't make me drop a house on you. Ow, now my wrist hurts.
You hit me. You hurt yourself hitting
You
me.
hit me with the brace. Oh no, I hit you with the brace.
You hit me with
I
the
don't
braces.
know why. I'm
I was
saying
just
ouch.
tapping your leg.
Yeah, but you hit my whatever.
You
that
hit me
is.
with your.
Is
You,
this the patella or is this the scap? I don't know what that is.
this.
The side, that one bone, like right.
This is the
here.
arm.
No, there's a bone. Oh, is that? Yeah, it's a bone right here.
It's the arm
is that
bone.
the femur? I don't
It's
know.
the arm
I
bone.
forget.
We do that all the time. We
Oh,
do it all
wait.
the time.
So, can I give you a hug?
Oh, the
Oh,
hug.
let's
You want to
make
give me a
up.
hug?
Let's make up.
I can make up. Oh, nice
Did that
big
hurt?
hug. No, my
Oh.
turn.
Ugh.
I think I just killed him. No, we were doing this earlier, and he comes up to me and gives me a hug and squeezes as hard as he can. And then I said, "Oh, it's my turn." Went and went.
Yeah, he like squeezed all the air out of my chest. It was hilarious.
I love him so much. I love him so much. I love to kill him squeezes.
I love you, those. Yes, I
You see how he turns and says, "I love the cat." Oh,
Just kidding.
oh my god,
Anyways,
it's funny.
let's wrap it up officially because
Oh, that's a great idea.
no, don't seriously don't.
Here comes the
Seriously,
ticklers.
don't
Here comes the ticklers.
don't.
Watch, I can make him laugh without touching him.
No. No! Stop!
I didn't even touch him. It's funny. No, I won't make him pee. I'll never. Oh, he will definitely hit me. Like really hit me. Do it. They want me to tickle you till you pee.
You tickle me and I will kill you.
He will too.
Or will we become like YouTube famous? Lucian, the first guy ever on YouTube to pee.
Well, think of how many people would actually watch this video if I made you pee on
My
camera.
YouTuber pisses his pants. That's
Oh yeah, we're
fantastic.
doing it. We're doing it. Oh,
Stop. Stop.
nipples,
Stop.
nipples,
Stop!
nipples.
Stop! I got your mom.
Mom, he's gonna make me
Where's Mama?
pay. Oh, shiza. Anyways, guys. All right, hour and a half.
Yep. It seems like we should actually do this later on Saturdays because we noticed that most people seem to come in around like 9 o'clock.
We could. I'm down with that.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I was thinking, should we post? No. On-screen kiss, milk.
Ow!
See, he doesn't want to.
Just kidding. Come here, perk her up. Mwah.
Look, yeah, they don't want us to go. Yeah, we've got to push it back.
Yeah.
Guys, what do you think? Should we kind of eke it back to like 8:30, 9 o'clock? Well, look, don't go. Cherry Blossom wants us to stay on. I don't have any more things to talk about. And you need to order my Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
But you can order my Kentucky Fried Chicken. Yeah, they want us to stay. October Remedy says stay.
Sorry.
This is what I deal with. This shit's going right off the rails. Oh my goodness. Go with the flow. Do the alien story. Oh, I'd have to plan to have him on. Yeah,
Her. Cherry Blossom.
Cherry Blossoms are her.
Bran.
Yeah, I'd have to.
Thank you.
that
Ooh, let
takes-
me talk about my hair, guys, for a second.
Oh, this
because,
ought to be riveting.
Robin just said my hair looks luscious tonight, and so did someone else. I think it was, or was it just Robin? I forget.
Let me make this interesting.
But everyone's always asking me, and I get so much compliments on my hair. What's the secret to having luscious hair like this? I literally do nothing. I wake up in the morning and go, "Ooh, it looks good," and then I walk out, and everyone thinks it's amazing. Literally, that's all I do. Actually, no. The secret to having fantastic wavy hair, curly,
Because
like
you got a
this,
perm.
is when your hair is wet, you put in leave-in conditioner, you get out of the shower, towel dry, put a little bit more leave-in conditioner, and just scrunch your hair up. And the trick is to have it air dry in cold air because that sets the curls into their ringlets.
What? Say that again. I'm
and
lost.
curls. Well, you have no hair, Dave. You don't really need to pay
Yeah.
attention to that.
Oh,
Oh, okay. It was Kim Brand that said it as well. I'm embarrassed to ask, do you use henna? I do not actually use henna at all. I don't even color my hair. I haven't colored it since. Actually, it's been a year and a half now.
Write that down.
We
Cherry,
will,
cherry Blossom next weekend.
Yep.
Next Saturday.
I will put a note.
Put a note. Because, yeah, we'll talk some aliens.
Cherry Blossom. Oh, Cherry Blossom. Kimberan.
So,
My
yeah, alien experiences.
thus
That'd be good. I'll wear my tinfoil hat.
party.
You could have made that note afterwards. As
I
I'm
know.
over here trying to order my Kentucky Fried Chicken
So it's
because I'm
next
starving.
Saturday. The 6th at. Actually, that's not even a time. 8 o'clock
What are you
PM.
doing?
I'm putting a reminder.
All right, but we might change the
And
popcorn
I really
party.
gotta go to the bathroom. Like seriously, my bladder is about to explode, and I gotta feed the cats.
Can I blow smoke
Okay, you can
rings?
talk. I'm gonna go feed the cats.
No, I'm so untalented. When it comes to anything artistic, I'm just no. I am a decent photographer. I do photography, which is pretty cool. I love a lot of guys. Can't wait. So I'll hang out a little bit more.
He calls himself a professional photographer because he's taking a picture of a rock.
Go pee, or I'm gonna go tickle you. I will tickle you.
I'm sorry, a rock and a cup.
Now, I'll tell you what, I'm going to post some of my pictures on Facebook on the group. You guys let me know what you think of them. I do a lot of depth of field shots, but hold on, I got to take one more hit, and let's do a little open. Yeah, let's take some questions. Hold on, I got to take a hit though. Well, I let it cool off. This stuff's burnt. Okay, we'll turn that off. Oh my god, I just so boring. I don't know what to talk about. Oh, that was weird. My screen just flickered. All right, let's see. What do I got in the earshot here? Oh, so I'm going to show you something. I was cleaning my desk off in my room. Oh, I'll answer this question and well, hold on. Let's go here first. Oh my goodness. Okay. The place where you guys shot the opening of your video, is that near your house? I'm assuming you're talking about the Crossed Paths opening. No, that is at Lucian's parents' house or summer house, and it's in Washington State on what is it, in Friday Harbor or San Juan Island, in the Puget Sound. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's a gorgeous house, and it's a gorgeous area.
Interesting fact.
Interesting
Sorry, I'm gonna
fact.
Say this from the back.
No, get your ass
No,
over
I'm
here.
not gonna climb over because I gotta finish feeding them.
Well, let's save it for feeding the cats. No off-camera talking. But it's a really gorgeous place. It's on an island. Their house is on an island. So yeah, I think, what were we out there for? Oh, we were out there for Christmas because we usually go out there every year for Christmas. It wasn't last year; it was the year before because last year or this year was COVID. And yeah, we decided to make an intro there. But that's yeah. I am all for pics of rocks. So what I do, and it's not just rocks, it's candles, it's objects. I love depth of field shots where you have the object in the foreground and the whole background is blurred out. All of my pictures like that, I take complete manual settings. I don't use any auto settings on my Canon camera. And I do a lot of depth of field stuff. It's just like it. Okay. I'm delusioned about Rhode Island now. You don't live near the water. Oh, we absolutely live near the water. And we should do a Rhode Island water intro. We might do that. This
Absolutely,
summer.
that sounds like my shrimp
Absolutely. Right. Rhode Island. Our nickname is the Ocean State. So we're right on the water. We don't live right on the water, but where we are in, which is going to be the Cohasset section of Warwick, is probably a 10-minute drive to City Park, where it's right on the bay. So yeah, very waterful. Lucian, are you peed out or just pissed off? Yeah, I'm going to post some of my pictures on the Facebook group, and I want to see what you guys think because my pictures are cool. I'm very artistic. I grabbed them. Well, hold on. Well, you know what? Hold on. I got them over here. Well, those are my Christmas ball ones. We won't do that. Hold on. Let's show some pictures. Maybe I can get it in the camera. Oh, I love this. It's my Reiki colors. Isn't that cool?
Yes, amazing.
Shush
I
your lip.
love it.
So I'll see if these show up.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it
let's show
does.
them the picture frame with dust all over it.
It's very dusty. This is a picture I took because
That's
what I do is I took a picture of this was our Christmas tree. Yeah, tilt it up so it glares. I know how to do this. You just don't touch. This was on our Christmas tree, and I took a close-up of the Christmas ball. Let's see what else. So this is my inanimate object picture. This is an apple we have. Hold on. I just put it on the dishwasher and took a picture of it. Well, tell me it's not pretty. I love this.
It was an apple.
Yeah, it was an apple.
See the stem, the stem right here, and then the leaf right there.
Yeah,
and it's red like an apple.
Yeah, I don't know where that is. Do we still have that apple? Or
No, I
did
think I
disappear?
tossed it.
Why would you do such a thing? A lot of dust on these frames. Hold on, This is of a wine glass that we got at Newport Vineyards. It's a local vineyard. But see how the background's all blurry? It's my favorite kind of shot, depth of field. I love that photo, Dave, with the apple or the wine glass. It is a glass apple, yes. So which photo? A journalist journey. Lori. I'm curious. Here's another one. This is a picture. Hold on, itchy nose. Okay, sorry about that. This is a picture of a candle that I burnt. That I lit.
That you burnt.
That I lit. It was a lit candle. Oh, the Christmas ornament. It is. It's very pretty. Of course, I will have to, because we're going to do all new ornaments So I do that because I hang like these picture frames around the house, and I will take some various pictures of the ornaments and put them around the house. Just kind of Christmases up the place. Okay, this is the rock.
Rock.
This is the picture of the rock. Yes. So this is the rock. But it's an artistic, very pretty picture on the wall. It's just basic and it's a rock. But this rock we got from the island, San Juan Island. Here's another Christmas ball one.
Ow.
I wish I could freaking hold them, but like I love this picture. Notice the ball's in focus, the leaf in front of the ball is out of focus, and the background is out of focus. Love pictures like these.
Yeah, I wish you guys could see them in person. The over YouTube, it doesn't do them that much justice.
Question,
They're
Dave.
much more interesting in person.
Dave, do you do the photo finishing yourself? What do you mean the photo finishing? I do not.
Oh, sorry.
I do not edit at all. All of these photos are taken with my Canon camera, completely with camera settings. I may lighten them or darken them if I need to, but very rarely I even do that. I take them. This is all camera work. My last one, my last Christmas ornament.
That's actually my favorite one of the ornaments.
This one is very pretty. Yes. That's my photography, or a sample of it. Oh, and now I got to put them back. Entertain while I put them back.
Photo finishing is developing the pictures from negatives, having a darkroom.
Oh, no. Oh, God, I'm not that skilled. I have a Canon T something, T6, T5i, T6i. It's a digital camera. It's a DSL digital camera. I've got it somewhere.
Best Buy.
So no, I know we bought it from, we got these from Amazon. Remember, we got them.
Yeah.
They were our Christmas presents to each other. Do you
ourselves.
even know where yours is?
Yeah, I'm there.
Because you never take pictures.
I do with my phone.
That's not photography. That's crap.
It's still a camera.
No.
So it's called a camera phone.
He sits there, he takes a picture and puts all kinds of effects on it. I think
put effects
you
and
do.
filters.
I don't believe in
Only
that.
if it needs
Um,
to.
There's no such thing.
You're no such thing.
Yeah. So it's a DSL digital. Whoops, wrong thingy. It's a DSL digital camera. Yeah. I got a few different lenses. I don't have them, but I have some eagle and some bird pics. too.
He shoots his pictures out of a cannon.
Yes.
No, get it? Yes. Oh, okay.
I do get it.
Double
I'm not slow.
Oh, well, take it to me like it probably went right over my head.
That happens a lot. All right, I need to order my food. Hold on.
Well, why don't we close this and then we order it instead of sitting here watching you place an order or reading a text from Mike?
Okay. Yeah. Are we wrapping up?
Yep. I think we'll wrap up. Yep, because I want to enjoy a little bit of the night. It's already almost 10 here.
Yeah. All right, guys. Yeah, an hour and 45 minutes is pretty good. All right, guys. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, for stopping in.
Wait a minute. We have a flood warning. Got to get off there, love. You both. Please be safe and careful.
Yes, be very
Please
safe,
be safe
Kimberan.
and careful.
Sending you protection and love.
I remember during the I think it's the 2011 floods here. My house was the only house not affected. I did get water in my crawl space, but I had pumps that pumped it out. But it's scary, very scary. The whole street was underwater. So please be safe. Please be careful. All right, guys. Yes, it's finger licking time. Thank you all for joining us.
And have a good night, everyone.
Have a great night. Oh, you're gonna drive. Do the end.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Woo,
Totoro
it's
just
falling.
almost fall down. See, you messed it up. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Love you. Mwah.